What's going on, guys? It's your boy Thriller here. We're here for week number 3 of the UWU, aka the NFE draft season. I didn't plan this ahead because I am professional. But we are taking on Coach Lamal this week and his Espers. If you guys are excited for this video, leave a like if you haven't already subscribed. If you're new, join the crew today because we throw in the King of the Crew. With that being said, let's get into this matchup here. We're taking on him and his terrifying team. He has got right on Hisuian Sligu, Morgrim, Staravia, DEWOTT, Clefairy, Dartrix, Grimer, and Cutie Looking at what he is going to most likely bring versus us, I think right on honestly does not have that good of a matchup here, but I could still see him potentially thinking you need to bring because it's your first round pick. Hisuian Sligu definitely comes, Morgrim definitely comes, Staravia definitely comes. I think Dartrix makes a lot of sense here, like a really good split F Dartrix. I also think Grimer could be a possibility here. I could see potential options for sticky webs, but seeing as I do have Defiant Angry Swine, aka the Primate, I do think there's probably no chance of seeing Cutie this week. The six could pretty much, I think it's going to pretty much be his top five plus Dartrix or Grimer, whatever it may be, copy combination. So, with that, to combat against this is going to be the team we are going to be rocking out with. It. We're kicking off with Solaris making his debut. Unfortunately, doesn't have the run max speed for the speed ties that we have to do, unfortunately. But Solaris pretty much claims a kill. Because if DEWOTT doesn't show up, this can just do work. Now, DEWOTT, if I remember correctly, okay, it can hold the Violet, so it can be a 2-inch KO thing on this thing, but I don't know if we're going to see in a Violet DEWOTT. I don't think it makes a ton of sense versus my team. And also, I'm pretty much running mono fire type move here. Now, if I honestly would have had this, I would have Terra Grassed it, honestly, if I could have. But it's gonna do well. It's making its debut on the team as well, which I'm really excited for. So, ooh, excuse me. Hoping to see some good numbers from Falafel this week. Also, I apologize for the yawn. I'm just very tired for some reason today. I'm just gonna cough the coughing here with Will-O-Wisp, which should have been on there since week 1. Still a little annoyed there. Taunt, Pain Split, and Sludge Bomb. We are pretty much a kind of mixed defensive, a little bit more of a Biz Dev boosted nature this week. We are 236 HP, 152 defense with the Bold Nature, and the 108 in speed depth and 12 in speed. The 12 in speed lets us pretty much outspeed any slow variations of things, and we can be able to outspeed them and be able to taunt them, pain splits, willow, whatever you want. Sludge Bomb is also insanely free to my opponent besides the Hisuian Sligu, so that's gonna be a little bit of an annoyance there. Up next, though, we got Cobra Berry Primate. This is guaranteed to live any one hit from that Staravia. If it is Terra flying, which can be a good chance here this week, I may live a hit, but if I take any potential chip damage, I think I know for a fact I will not live a hit. But this is a very bulky swine this week. We are Earthquake, Gunshot, Drain Punch, and Ice Punch, 120 HP, Max Attack, Animate, and 136 Bulk. Since I'm not going to outspeed some of the threats that he's going to have, I'm deciding to go purely offensive with this thing and not have any speed. Now that could come back to bite us in the butt against potential things like DEWOTT stuff, but this also makes us incredibly strong. Now we are kind of forced to make sure we bring Defiant because we do want to punch those potential sticky webs if they are going to be Brock versus us. So really good matchup here for the Swine, and definitely hoping to get some kills this week. Up next, we got our boy Sparks here, the Yama with the Terra Ground. Terra Ground just does insanely fantastic against our opponent here. As you can see, Terra Ground, Terra Ground, and then everything else we didn't hit. He goes, but we're not running your old standard set. This is a fire set that I'm hoping and I am praying does amazing work. We are a physical Yama this week. Now, primarily being we're special, but there's gonna be a lot, probably good amount of special defensive mods on his team this week. We're gonna pull out the wild card and bring physical Yama. The goal is to hopefully get a Swords Dance up, get the sub up first, then hopefully get a Swords Dance, and then just start claiming kills, man. We are adamant. We have enough speed to outspeed everything we have to, and we're faster than everything after our +1, so that is really, really good for us here. I'm really hoping and I am praying this Yama set works, man. I really wanted it to work so badly, so we'll hope that helps. Up next, we got Rex with the trusted, tried and true Lumberry set with Dragon Tail. Dragon Dance, Zombie Tantrum, Iron Tail, and Dragon Claw. 72 HP, max attack, adamant, 136 speed, and 48 speed. This lets us outspeed the bulk option with the threats we have to, and at +1 we will outspeed everything that is not Choice Scarf. Now, unfortunately, even though Clefairy is kind of got a mixed bag of a matchup here, I still have to respect Clefairy in terms of its prep, and I do have to bring Iron Tail. Luckily for me, it does not have Unaware, so that is really good for me, but I do need to have Iron Tail for the specific scenario that I do need it for. Stopping Tantrum is kind of situation, otherwise we're spamming Dragon Claw this matchup and just doing a lot of damage here. If there's a chance I can get 2 Dragon Dances up, I'm faster than everything, and I can pretty much outco everything, which is insanely good for us. And last but not least, also making his debut to the squad is going to be the Team Nexus himself, Meryl with Liquidation Player Up, Aqua Jet Superpower. Superpower just there to kind of help new things like potentially the Rhydon and the Hisuian Sliggoo. Otherwise, Liquidation plus Player Up is all I'm clicking in this matchup. And the Aqua Jet potential late game end game here. We are 100 speed to make sure we are speeding every Pokemon that we can under the sun, and the rest dumped into our defense for bulk and max attack adamant for maximum damage output. But that is going to be the team, guys. We're gonna hopefully pick up another win here, even though we should not have won last week, in my honest opinion. But we're gonna hope to make it 2 in a row and hopefully get back on some winning ways. Because you already know it's been a little rough for us. So hopefully we can pick up a W and move on to 2-1. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get connected with Lamau, and I'll see you guys later. And we are here for the battle. Good luck and have fun to him. Alright, he pretty much brought exactly what we expected, except Dartrix and no Grimer. Wow, no Grimer is kind of a surprise. No Dartrix is also a little surprising here. We do see the Clefairy. Wait, what's here that I don't see? Rhydon. So, Rhydon was something I didn't think would come, but I had a feeling it could. So let's look at this here. I don't see a fairy resist, and I think I click buttons. What could be the worst matchup here for me? Clefairy comes in. Okay, so Clefairy is in. Meryl versus Clefairy. If this is... Spadef, this is a 2-shot. If this is... Bezdef, it takes it. Now, I could go for a knockoff here, but I don't think I need to. I think he's either going to click rocks or he is going to click... what's it? He is Terraflying on the... Or what's it? So, that's a little annoying. I think I'm just going to click Play Rough here. There is not a fairy resist on this team, so... That could be really huge for us here. So we do get a Play Rough off, does 46%. Alright, so that is definitely fully Fizz Def. And we got a max roll on that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna click Play Rough here again. There's no reason not to click anything else. So Fizz Def, very interesting here. Damn it. I didn't mean, I wanted to swap out there, I really did. Well, that just ruined our set on Solaris now. Nightshade. This is an interesting set. So we see... I didn't even know this thing got Nightshade. So we see Stealth Rocks. We see... Thunder Wave. And we see Nightshade. Last move's gotta be... I'm gonna say last move has to be this. Oh my god, come on, bro. I can't play the game. There we go. That makes up for it. So Clefairy's gone. So now comes a hard decision. What do we do next? I guess it kind of depends on what he has here. I do want to keep Nexus around for the Aqua Jet. In comes Rhydon. So Rhydon's probably going to have some speed. Now, Rhydon should always click a rock type move here. There's no reason you ever click a ground type move here. I think clicking a rock type move, honestly, is a very stupid idea. If you click ground, you're literally throwing the game. I think you click the rock move like a smart person would. Yep. Ooh, and he missed. That's really bad. Alright. And it's also really bad because I don't get to see what kind of set this is. Alright. Primate. Drain Punch should mostly always do a KO here. So I'm just going for the Drain Punch here. If this is Rock Polish Weakness Policy, I'm okay if I lose. Because that's just the OG set there. I kind of wish I was Bulk Up now. Because if I was Bulk Up, I kind of low-key just won. So I did 58. It is Weakness Policy. And of course, it just straight up knocks me out. That's lovely. Alright, so we did 58. Can I knock this out with my Lava? No. I can't. Well, I'm at 75. 75. Yeah, I need a little chip. If it's max speed Rhydon, I'm gonna be very angry. Fracture chills with a Stomping Tantrum. Actually, no, I have to Iron Tail. I don't want to do that. Oh! I think I go Nexus here. How much do I take from rocks? 12%. So now I think I'm always clicking Aqua Jet here. He's basically now... Okay, I'm gonna say this basically forced it. Okay, and we don't see leftovers. DEWOTT. Meryl's Aqua Jet should do 21 to 25. That is definitely a Violite. Which I honestly did not think he would bring versus me. I think a Violite was a little bit of a weird one, but it makes sense. Looks like this is max HP. So I do live a round of rocks. I think what I'm going to do here is... Do I really need my Solaris anymore? Not really. And he can just really click the water type move now, which is unfortunate, but I think this is his best play, is just to click the water move here. I like keeping this back because it's a really good one in the back here. Is there any reason to keep Solaris? I feel like I should have a Solar Beam on this set, or the Grass Type move or something. What's the worst that happens here? Is it Thunder Wave? Or is it Ice Beam? I'm gonna go Coughing here. I want to scout what this thing is. Knock off. Frick me. Okay, so we're gonna Will-O-Wisp here. The freest Will-O-Wisp of our life here. I probably shouldn't be saving my Solaris here. Okay, you're mixed. And come on, dude! Well, now I gotta sack this. I freaking lose now. I should have brought Yama in on the, what's it? But yeah, I lose. There's literally nothing I can do now. I honestly just lose. This is fucking stupid, man. This is getting really annoying. I keep losing to RNG and hacks. It is so unbelievably fucking frustrating. I'm sorry for my language, but it is the fucking truth. Yeah, I lose. There's nothing I can do. I guess I'll just go this. Take my 50%. Take my citrus. I have to make a ballsy play. I've got to make a ballsy play. If he clicks surf on Yama, Ice Beam guarantee kills me. But if he clicks surf, what else kills me? No, that's not. Yeah, it's whatever, man. There's nothing I can fucking do. There's literally nothing I can fucking do. I need crits. Yeah. So just stall out the game. Okay. Whatever. I'm getting so sick and tired of this, man. I mean, it was a rough matchup. The burn ultimately didn't matter because he was special, but dude, like it's so frustrating, man. No, I won't lie. I wish I had gone into potentially Yama there. Because what I would have done with Yama is I would have went for the sub, then SD'd, and then I would have just went on the offense, as he would have nightshaded me constantly. And I think at that point in time we've been better offensively. So overall, maybe should have done that as a lead too. But I was kind of fearing a couple of things, like if Rhydon was the lead, I really didn't want Rhydon to be let off there. But it's another one of those stupid games that I have to lose because of RNG. Now, granted, yes, I shouldn't be mad or should be upset because of the fact I lost. I won a game last week because of it. I literally have just not been able to do anything now in these last two games I've played. One for the MGDL and then this one. I couldn't play the game. Like, it's so unbelievably frustrating that I can't play this fucking game because of RNG playing a factor. I'm just gonna wrap up before I even get more mad. I am just gonna just go, just do whatever. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If Lamar has a channel, I'll put a link to it. If it doesn't, then I don't care. See you guys later. Bye.